Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Speed, 1994 film. Speed is a 1994 American action thriller film directed by Jan de Bont in his feature film Directorial debut. The film stars Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, Sandra Bullock, Joe Morton, Alan Ruck, and Jeff Daniels. It became a surprise critical and commercial success, winning 2 Academy Awards, for Best Sound Editing and Best Sound Mixing, at the 67th Academy Awards in early 1995. The film tells the story of an LAPD cop who tries to rescue civilians on a city bus, rigged with a bomb programmed to explode if the bus slows down. A sequel called Speed 2: Cruise Control was released in June 1997. Plot: Los Angeles SWAT officers Jack Traven and Harry Temple thwart an attempt by a bomber to hold an elevator full of people for a $3 million ransom. They corner the bomber, but as he grabs Harry, Jack shoots Harry in the leg, forcing the bomber to release him. The bomber turns away, appearing to die in the explosion of his own device. Jack and Harry are praised by their superior, Lieutenant Mac McMahon, and awarded medals for bravery. Some time later, Jack sees a city bus explode. The bomber from the elevator then contacts Jack, letting him know that he is alive, and explaining that a similar bomb is rigged on another bus, and will be armed once the bus reaches and will blow up when the speed decreases below 50 miles per hour. The bomber demands a larger ransom of $3.7 million and threatens to detonate the bus if passengers are offloaded. Jack races through traffic and manages to catch up to the bus, but it is already moving over 50 miles per hour. He manages to board the bus and explains the situation to the driver, Sam, and everyone aboard. But a small-time criminal fires his gun, accidentally wounding Sam. Another passenger, Annie Porter, takes Sam's place behind the wheel. Jack examines the bomb under the bus and phones Harry, who uses clues to identify the bomber. The police clear a route for the bus to the unopened 105 freeway. Mac demands they offload the passengers onto a pacing flatbed truck, but Jack warns about the bomber's instructions. The bomber allows the officers to offload the injured Sam for medical attention, but detonates a small bomb to kill a passenger who attempts to escape. Jack learns that part of the elevated freeway ahead is incomplete, but persuades Annie to accelerate the bus and jump the gap. Jack then directs Annie to nearby Los Angeles International Airport to drive on the runways. Meanwhile, Harry identifies the bomber as Howard Payne, a retired Atlanta bomb squad officer, with a local address, and takes a SWAT team there. However, the house is rigged with explosives, killing Harry and his team. Jack rides under the bus on a towed sledge, but he cannot defuse the bomb, and the fuel tank gets punctured. Once pulled back aboard by the passengers, Jack learns that Harry has been killed, and that Payne has been watching the bus the entire time with a hidden camera. Matt gets a local news crew to record the transmission and rebroadcast it in a continuous loop to fool Payne while the passengers are offloaded onto an airport bus before all the fuel leaks out. The bus suffers a flat tire, forcing Jack and Annie to escape via a floor access panel. The empty bus slows to 50 miles per hour and explodes just as it reaches an empty Boeing 707 cargo plane. Jack and Matt continue the ruse and head to Pershing Square to drop the ransom. Realizing he has been fooled, Payne poses as a police officer and seizes Annie. When the drop is made into a waste can, Jack discovers a hole under the can leading into the Metro Red Line subway. Jack finds Payne and Annie, but she is wearing a vest covered with explosives rigged to crash a release detonator. Payne hijacks a subway train, handcuffs Annie to a pole, and sets the train in motion while Jack pursues them. After killing the train driver, Payne attempts a bribe with the ransom money, but is enraged when a dye pack in the money bag goes off. He and Jack fight, moving onto the roof of the train, until Payne is decapitated by an overhead signal. Jack removes the vest from Annie, but she is still handcuffed. Since the train is damaged and cannot be stopped, Jack instead sets it for full speed, causing it to smash through an end-of-track construction site and burst onto Hollywood Boulevard before coming to a stop. Jack and Annie both survive and kiss passionately while onlookers take pictures. Writing. Screenwriter Graham Yost was told by his father, Canadian television host Elwy Yost, about a film called Runaway Train starring Jon Voight, about a train that speeds out of control. The film was based on an idea by Akira Kurosawa. Elwy mistakenly believed that the train's situation was due to a bomb on board. Such a theme had in fact been used in the 1975 Japanese film The Bullet Train. After seeing the Voight film, Graham decided that it would have been better if there had been a bomb on board a bus, with the bus being forced to travel at 20 miles per hour to prevent an actual explosion. A friend suggested that this be increased to 50 miles per hour. The film's end was inspired by the end of the 1976 film Silver Streak. The shooting script underwent extensive rewrites by script doctor Joss Whedon. According to Yost, Joss Whedon wrote 98.9% of the dialogue. "We were very much in sync. It's just that I didn't write the dialogue as well as he did." Upon finishing the script, Yost took his idea to Paramount Pictures, who expressed interest in green-lighting the film, with John McTiernan directing. But he eventually declined to do so, feeling the script was too much of a die-hard retread, and suggested Jan de Bont as director as he was the director of photography for two McTiernan blockbusters, Die Hard and The Hunt for Red October. De Bont agreed to direct because of his experience with photographing action pictures, but Paramount passed on the project, feeling audiences would not want to see a movie which takes place for 2 hours on a bus. De Bont and Yost then took the project to 20th Century Fox, who also distributed Die Hard, and they agreed to green-light the project on the condition there were other action sequences in the film other than the bus. De Bont then suggested starting the film off with the bomb on an elevator in an office building, as he had an experience of being trapped in an elevator while working on Die Hard. Yost then decided to conclude the film on a subway train, to have a final plot twist not involving the action on the bus. Fox then immediately approved the project. Thank you for watching. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Please like and subscribe below. Please like and subscribe below.